Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to another episode of Chief Gang 254. Today I'm your guest presenter. Labala are my street names. The main presenter is out of picture today. Reason being, he says I've been talking too much about Subaru. I've been talking too much on the streets, how Subaru is so good. So he decided to go west and prove to me that there is a small white rocket that is going to give a Subaru a run for its money. Welcome.
Yeah, so they're gonna learn today. Now, this is the Golf R. To be specific, the Golf MK7 R. Now, if you're a golf fan, you realize that this is the top notch of all golfs. So it doesn't get any better than this. So where do we start? We start with the exterior. The first thing you realize on the exterior is the R. This R stands for racing. Unlike those women who say, oh, this R stands for Rachel, his ex and all that. No, this R stands for racing. Now, the Golf is very distinct. It comes with a chrome, some chrome formation here that goes ahead and joins with the headlights. The chrome also comes on the lip. Yes, if you come to the fenders, you'll realize the car has some masculine or sportish, it's kind of bulged out fenders. Look at the carvings, and the fenders, you'll realize both sides, it has the R badge. And silver side mirrors. This is not standard for all for the Golfs. Some will come for the MK7R. Some will come with the body color. Others will come with silver, depending on where you get your car. The rims or the tires, it will come with 18-inch rims and bigger brakes. If you are a fan of golf, you realize the MK7R brakes are way bigger than the previous Golfs. Now, let me show you the boot before we get inside. Onto the back side, and if you want to notice that it's a Golf R, first of all, the unique thing is the quad pipes. Although we know most of the petrol heads will just put their quad pipes even if it didn't come with them from the factory. So yeah, the quad pipes and the R badge. Yeah, so if you see that on the traffic kama umeifuata nyuma, be very worried. Yes, now onto the boot. You realize even if you open this console, the boot is still shallow. So that tells you hakuna space huko chini, ama the space is limited down there. Do you know why? Because of the all-wheel drive. Yeah, that's right. Golf R MK7, this is an all-wheel drive car, and that is why the boot is so shallow. Now, let's get inside the car and learn a thing or two. Yes, now when you get to the back seats, like I've done, you'll realize that the manufacturers, VW, did not consider us, the tall guys. Sisi na kina TJ, we were not into the consideration of VW, because if you see my leg space, utaona kidogo the leg space hapana. But anyway, it's supposed to carry 4 passengers, wewe and your kikombe hapo. Then if you want to access the boot, you don't have to go all the way back. You can, you can access it through this console. So you can close it or open it and access your luggage from the back seat. So you can tell it's for 4 comfortably seated. Or rather, 2 tall, 2 short. 2 tall passengers, 2 short passengers. The short passengers, they belong to the back. And before we leave the back seats, you can see the back seats have their airbags. So in case of a collision, kuna airbags the back passengers still on the back passengers, You have your own air con vents, so the comfort of the passengers is quite catered for. Let's go to the front. Let's come to the front. You'll see the carbon fiber with a chrome stretch on it that goes all the way from here to the left passenger's door, the back side of the passenger, all the way around the car to the driver. The other thing you realize is the infotainment of the vehicle. Yes, there we have it. Yes, now when you come to the center console, you realize the infotainment is a TFT screen with some exciting features from VW that is called the gesture control. I'll be honest, I've not quite figured out how the gesture control works. I'm still figuring out, but yes, when I did my research, the gesture control was supposed to work, but here I don't know what's happening. But yes, there you have it. You have the dual AC, so the passenger can adjust the AC on a different temperature than the driver. Yes, now we come to the clock. The clock is beautifully done. This was a winner for me, partly because I love the color blue. You can see the blue needles over here, and yes, there it is. You can see the blue needles over there. The clock, those who get excited by the speedo goes all the way to 320, which is not a myth. This car can get to that point if we are allowed to go with it on a racetrack. On your steering wheel, you have the R badge. Again, it's not for Regina, it's for racing. You have the R badge. On your right side, you control your phone, you control the volume of the, of your music and all that. And on the left side, you have the cruise control. You can set the cruise control, you can set the mode of the car. That is if you're on tarmac, if you're on race mode and all that. On to this part. This is very important. This is a very important part of this car, because first of all, we have the dash cam that comes with the car. We have the dash cam that is not new to many of you, but here we have the ultrasonic sensor and we have the camera that the vehicle uses to combine the two, to capture the image and even to listen. The ultrasonic, kama ile ya mama ile ya pregnancy, to listen. So it uses both the camera and the sound to give for better safety features, to tell you how close you are to another car and all that. It has one sensor here and another sensor at the front bumper. From that, I want to show you the engine. The engine is a inline 4 2-liter turbocharged that gives you 300 and, give or take, give it 301 minus whatever, 300 horsepower, mated to a DSG 7-speed gearbox. Yes, this is where now the Subaru people lose it. This gearbox over here, plus the catch or the best part of this car is the all-wheel drive system, because somebody who is buying this car, he will not buy it for the comfort. That's a lie. If you're buying this car, you're buying it for the performance. The engine and the gearbox and the all-wheel drive system, that is what gives you all the handling that you need and all that power that you need. That being said, previous generations, the Mark 6, the GTI Mark 6 and all that are not the Golf Rs, come with a front wheel drive. And wale wa kurace, those of you who have been into races and all that, they realize that the only disadvantage of the GTI is the front wheel. Even on the Colt owners, the disadvantage is the front wheel, because when you're taking off from the start, say you're racing maybe a Subaru, a GC8, a Mitsubishi Evolution, they have the advantage because they are taking off with all their wheels. But this one takes off with all the 4 wheels, and now it's up to you and your power. Labala.
Yeah.
Here we are with the
Yes.
Golf R.
Yes, yes, yes.
Small, very active, radioactive, if I might say.
Yeah.
How do you think, or what do you feel about this car? You've seen the performance, the
Yes.
safety features.
Yes, yes, yes.
8 airbags, all-wheel drive, DSG gearbox, turbocharged 2-liter. What do you think?
White color.
White color.
For white collar guys.
Actually, let me tell you, the people who will buy this car,
Yes.
there are two types.
Yeah.
People who buy STI
Yeah.
are the people who, when you're eating a sugar cane,
Yeah.
kuna wale waku
Kabisa nini?
hawaogopi. Those are STI people. Hawa ni wale nikatakatie. They still eat the sugar cane,
Yes,
but
yes,
they
lakini
pretend.
Weka kachumbari juu. Nini. Na fork.
Exactly.
Okay. So you're asking for my opinion?
Yeah, for your opinion.
My honest opinion. There are so many things I love about this car. One, the sound.
The sound.
The sound.
Yes.
I don't know what happens between changing gears.
Gear shifts.
Yeah,
Yes.
between gear shifts. There is that. I know you understand what I'm talking about.
Yes, they are called the DSG fats.
All right.
Yes.
Those are the DSG fats. I would say that impresses me a lot.
Yes.
Whether I'm in the car or whether I'm just doing a follow-up with the car. Secondly, I like the fact that the car is so powerful,
Yeah.
as you've put it. But there's one thing I have to share with you.
Yes.
Yes, about this car. Last Masinga race. Last Masinga race. I happened to be tallied against one Golf R. Not this particular one, but I happened.
Actually, you realize the turning angle.
Yeah.
The turning angle is so neatly. I mean, so small.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's because it's a small car, but
It is a small car.
yeah. Then when you realize when you turn,
Yes.
it gives you for the front foot
Yes.
all the way.
Yeah.
So actually, I find this better.
Yes.
Than-
it is actually
than a camera.
Yeah. It is actually
See.
just estimating where your turn will take you.
Yeah.
And if there is any obstacle along the way
Exactly.
as you turn. So it is anticipating where the vehicle will go if you go in that direction, and you'll actually see if there is any obstacle along the way. I like it as well.
That is quite
Very
brilliant.
nice feature on the car.
So last
Subaru
Masinga?
has it also. Last Masinga,
Uh-huh.
in a very old Subaru, I was seated against this, a Golf R. I won.
But that was the Mark 6.
Yes, Mark 6. Golf R. Me, I don't know about the Mark 6, Mark 7. You
Mark 10.
take Mark 10, I don't know. But the fact is, it is a Golf R. Golf R. I won by a whisker. By a whisker. Then, I'll not say the name. The guy was like, Siturudia too. I was like, hell no. He told me, sportsmanship spirit. Sportsmanship spirit, my friend. So ujaribu tu turudie. I knew there is no way I was going to win again.
Yeah.
I won against Golf R. So, as much as you're talking too much about sijui Subaru, sijui nini, Golf R, I'm on record beating one of these.
I'll tell you what I'll do.
Yes.
Next year, Masinga.
Yeah.
I'll come with two cars. My car, which my wife insists she'll drive.
Yes.
And I'll get a Golf R. Probably from one of the good friends like Bellafid.
Yes.
I'll get a Golf R.
Yeah.
And participate with the Golf R.
Yes.
And see, especially this one, the Mark 7.
Yeah.
And see how it goes.
Yeah.
And let me show you something.
Okay.
The driving is comfortable, you can hear,
Yeah.
you can feel it.
Yeah.
But something happens. So this is a pretty normal car until you press the mode button.
Yeah.
Right now we are on comfort.
Yes.
You can hear how the car is comfortable.
Yeah.
Normal, eco, individual. But race mode. This now you activate the steroids.
Yes.
Then
Yes.
to make it even better, this button over here, you switch the traction control off.
Okay.
You see, ESC sport driving control reduced. It tells you now you are on your own. The traction control is off.
The car hands itself over to you.
To me, because I'm
Yes.
the pilot here.
Yes, yes.
In words that guys out there will understand.
Yeah.
This is when she tells you remove the rubber. Row, ngos kwa ngos, eh? Then on Subarus, how you launch it, you press the gas pedal, then you rev to boost maximum, then dump a clutch.
Yes.
This one is the other way around. Gas pedal, rev, then
And
you're
let
on.
off.
Yes.
Okay.
So we are on spot. You can hear even the sound has
Yeah,
changed.
it has changed.
Yes.
You want to do that right now?
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Okay. Ah! Wow. I got it.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
There you have
I
it.
get it. I get it.
Uh-huh.
I get it.
So now you tell me, can you, with your manual gearbox,
Yes.
can you be able to outrun this car?
Only the truck can tell.
Only the track.
Only the truck can tell because, like I told you, I'm on history.
Beating this car.
Yes, I'm on history. But I'm very much impressed myself, to be honest.
How was the launch?
The launch was perfect. I like it. Although I was not able to see the wheel spinning, I was not able to feel the car, fighting for its life on the road. But I believe
Yes.
it takes what it takes for one to be able to tell whether the car is winning or not. And that is only the track.
Only the
Understand?
track.
Only the track. We might do all these things here. We might, I mean, we can do all day long
Yes.
trying to prove a point. But all in all, I'm impressed with the car, even though it is a little bit this,
Tiny.
yes, this tiny. Whenever I see this car, there are certain faces that normally I associate myself with them. I'm here on camera telling them I like their machine. I've been wanting Mura to carry me.
Dixon, Mura.
Yes. I've been wanting to have a ride with Mura because he's so much synonymous with this particular type of machines.
Yes.
I've been wanting to have a ride with him.
Dixon Mura.
Yes. So I think today you've done me justice. I'm happy. I'm glad. I've always had so many stories with this car, but today I'm impressed. Yeah.
Dixon Mura, patia Vini lift. Give him a thrill of his life.
I'm back to you. So you're so much advocating
Yeah.
for this car. Just the other day, you told me something
Yes.
about the way Subaru Forester is G9 Pepe Calais. Are you moving to the newer generation, even though it is not a Subaru? Are you moving to the newer generation cars?
Definitely this one, yes.
Yes.
Do you know why?
Yeah.
This.
The
transition,
DSG.
The DSG. Man, this, the shifts.
Yes.
You can see the car redlining even at 6.5.
Yeah.
The DSG is. It's
But you can still achieve that by yourself, rev matching on a manual car and all that.
Yeah.
You feel more happy if you're doing it yourself.
exactly.
Yeah.
If you're self-involved.
Yes, and that you can only get that on a Subaru. When you're doing it yourself, downshift, rev match.
Because I'm in a Golf.
Yeah.
I will not admit.
Yeah.
But this new age, to me, this one is a winner.
All right.
This one is
So it comes to a point whereby you have to decide whether you're going for a new age or you're staying ancient. You're staying Subaru Flintstones.
Flintstones, really?
Yes. So the fact that you're moving to new age, then we are at par, me and you.
So,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which car.
Which brand?
Yes, it doesn't matter which brand because technology is almost the same.
Yeah.
Yes. The Germans may want to keep their technology to this particular lane. The East guys, Japan and stuff, they want to keep their technology and and knowledge to this line. But the fact is, we are all agreeing new age takes the day.
Wow.
Are you?
Here is what I think.
Yes.
Subaru should approach VW,
Yeah.
throw away the CVT,
Yes.
pick up the DSG.
Yes. Then put it in a...
Put it in a Forester, ST, an Impreza, whatever.
No,
Then
just say, put it in an N17. Or put it in a Livog.
exactly.
All right. Yeah, so that is it. I was your host for this show today. Without too much, I think I'll say that is where we're going to end our show today. Big shout outs to you fans out there. Like we said, if there is anything you feel like it's not so much clear or you need clarification, always tell us right down here in our comment section. You can also reach us on Facebook. You can also reach us on Instagram, still same names. We shall do as you wish. I have to say thank you so much to Bellafid Auto for allowing us to work on this car, or rather to do a review on this car. Thank you so much, Bellafid Auto, Bellafid Motors, sorry, in Karen. They gave us an opportunity to work on, to talk on about this car, and we are so much glad. We don't take it for granted. Stay tuned for more cars to come. What is the next lineup?
There's a BMW coming up.
Yeah.
Sir Nick, I know you love the BMW. There's
Yes.
a BMW coming up. There's a track day coming up. So much in store.
Yes.
Be sure guys to check out the Facebook page, because that is our notice board.
Yes.
Instagram and Twitter pages.
Until next time, see you.
See you guys.
Cheers, guys. Bye bye.